Hello, I'm Dad. I've had a few people ask me over the past couple of months how I overcome the issues where if you have a K swap on your S2000 without the idle air control valve, how am I able to retain the AC and the idle at the same time without having to change your tune file or bump your idle RPM up. This little method I've been doing for a while now has worked really well for me. I just wanted to show everyone how I'm overcoming it. So a lot of S2000, including myself, we decided to run a K Miata intake manifold just for the simplicity and ease of how it's kind of managed here. But with that, we also kind of removed the idle air control valve. It's just these cars, their engine shakes so much that they tend to destroy those valves, those electronics a lot really well. So removing it makes it a lot easier. But at the same time, it also kind of ruins the idle, especially on cold startup or when you have AC. The first thing you want to do before you start anything on this project is you want to have your cold start idle set at a particular RPM. There's this little valve right here. This is your idle valve. When you start this car up, it's recommended you try to keep the RPM at least 800 RPM or higher. Any lower than that and your oil pressure is actually a little bit too low. Any higher than that and you're just wasting gas and it's just more wear on the engine because of the high RPM. So recommend on a very cold start, stone cold engine, set your idle to about 800 RPM. Doing so when it warms up, the RPM will actually rise to about 1000 RPM, and when your AC kicks on, it's also still hovering around that RPM, or around 8. For me, it's about 9 to 1000 RPM. Now, a lot of people who has done K swaps, a lot of the time they'll still have the old sensors and solenoids sitting around. The item you want is something similar to this. This is just a solenoid valve. Particularly, you want the one with 2 pins. That makes it a lot easier. Basically, all you're gonna do is basically tap the positive of one of these pins to the AC clutch engagement, and then the other pins just ground them. So whenever the AC kicks on, it also powers the solenoid, which opens a valve in here and bumps up the RPM. So I kind of moved some stuff to try to get it into the video, but right there you see like a little red tap right there. That plug actually goes into the AC compressor clutch. So I tap that line that runs into this sensor right here. This is one of my solenoid valve that I have wired up, and that hose actually goes into under the intake manifold. It's actually going into a 1/8 NPT fitting that goes into the manifold. So basically when the AC kicks on, it will open this solenoid valve right here and feed air into the intake manifold and bump up the idle. So here's an example if you do it correctly. I'm gonna start the car up. This car hasn't started up all day. I'm just now starting for the first time. And you'll see when I turn the AC on, the idle stays consistent. So the AC is off right now. As you can see, my RPM is roughly about 8 to 900 RPM on the cold start. Idle's fine. As you can see, my AC is off right now, but as soon as I turn the AC on, it's going to stay the same. So there you go. My AC is on right now. RPM hasn't changed. Stays consistent. Engine's happy. Oil pressure is good. When it warms up, my oil pressure will be around 20 psi, which is kind of where you want it to be, and the RPM will stay consistent. So if you follow these steps, it will help you a lot with your AC without having to tinker with idle air control valve issues or changing your tune files. If you have any more questions or anything else, please message me and I'll be glad to help.